All right, fellas, we're back. Week 6. Um, Almost halfway through the fantasy regular season. There's 14 weeks in the fantasy, so next week will be the middle point. Well, I guess after next week. But anyway, we're back. I actually get to film it on the webcam. This time, don't have like a bunch of plans going on Thursdays or and Friday, Saturday, whatever. So let's get right into it. Start with my matchup against Bug, I believe. I think I'm going to do the scores. Ooh, over here. It's always the opposite of what I think it is. Scores down here. With my season record, I'm going to put on there too. I think I'm 15-9. I was 6-6. I had a 6-0 week. Week 4, and then I think I went like what did I do? 3. I went 3-3 last week. All right, let's get into it. First round or first matchup, me versus Bug. I do low key like Bug's team this week, but it's not gonna be good enough. I'm gonna win 117-103. Next is I don't know what's next. Next we're gonna have to lean in here and see if anything changed, because I did these scores when I was at lunch on my lunch break at work. Next we have a Chris versus Dan, and I put a question mark on here for Chris's score because I don't know what he's doing, dude. I don't know what the move is. Oh. If you can't see, well, you should be able to see now. He doesn't have a running back. He doesn't have a running back. So, I guess worst case scenario, he hits the waiver wire. Best case scenario, I once again I believe there's trades out. But if he has to hit the waiver, if you don't like these trades, he hits the waiver wire. What do we got? Who's it? Keyshawn Vaughn, Ronnie Rivers. Like, ugh, gross. So I don't know what score I'm gonna put for him because I don't know what he's gonna do. But it doesn't matter. I think whatever he does do, I think Dan still wins. And I think Dan's gonna score 104 points. So we're gonna go on to the next one here. Oh, let me move this back. There we go. Okay, next I got Eric and Jeb. I think Jeb wins this one 102. Eric 89 points, the lowest scoring total I have this week. I think Chris might have been lower if I actually put it together, but I just didn't know what to do. It's just like a literal question mark. But Eric got hit pretty hard with the injury bug to his best player, the best player in fantasy actually. So he's gonna feel the after effects of that. 89, 102. Jeb takes the win. Next, I'm not picking Alex again. At this point, I like not picking you, dude. Like, it's fun. But I got Taylor scoring 119 and Alex 102. I think ESPN has Taylor projected to score the most points. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's going to happen. I do think the next matchup, Jake versus Schnack, Jake will have the most points this week at 123. And low-key, I think Schnack has a good week this week, but he's playing the wrong guy. If he was playing, I think I have him beating point-wise most of the league, but not the guy he's going against. I think Schnack puts up 112. If we want to go into depth on this, like, I'm going to just do a quick little thing. I think Tajay Spears, this might be one of his... I mean, he at least scores 10 points this week. I'm not big on this guy. I don't know about that. I do think Jake Ferguson has a great, maybe 10, 12 point week. I was assuming he's going to bench Cam Akers and put in, I would say, probably Foreman or Hill. Foreman if Roschon is out. And that's where I was kind of basing my thing. There's no way this guy starts Cam Akers, or at least I hope not. And then Addison, I think, is probably going to put up 18, maybe 20 with Jefferson out. So there's where my points. Like Addison's way over his projection. Ferguson, I say, is going to be way over, and Tajay will be over. I think Lamar also probably goes a little bit over, probably 22, 23. So that's where that comes from. Going back to league home. And the last, and certainly not least, matchup this week is this week's Walter pick. Walter picks. Just for the record, I think Guido wins this 102-101. And it's not like me just writing random numbers. I went through like every player like individually versus like the defense they're playing, what I think they're going to score and all that shit, and I literally, when I wrote it up, I thought it was a tie. And then I added the Guido score up after I already did Schulze's. I was like, oh shit, it's going to be a tie, but 1 point win. And now we need Mr. Walter. Okay, we're back. Let me fix this camera. Alright, go to bed. Perfect. Good job, buddy. Alright, you know how it is every Thursday. Well, I've missed a few Thursdays, but you know what it is. Alright, I believe Guido is on the right. Yeah, he is on the right. Okay, so we got... No! Go to bed! We got 2 treats, buddy. 2 treats. Ready... Break! Oh my god, Guido's the winner! Guido been talking shit about my man over here fucking all week, and then he picks you. And I also think I agree with Walter this week. I did not agree with him 2 weeks ago when he chose Guido over me, but he was right. And I did not agree with him last week, and he was wrong. So Walter is 1-1 so far this year. I might put that stat up there too. And if it's up to me, I think he's going to be 2-1. So now let's get into our shrewd move of the week. Gonna go back down here. Alright, what do we got? I picked up Sam L. Oh, I should probably move this over. Oh, let's go to the other side. Yeah. Alright. This week started here. Okay. For 80, okay, that's a good. Ooh, yikers! Don't like that. Yikers. I think this is probably a better pickup for him than this is at this point. Currently, that's a snag. I was trying to get him. Logan Thomas. That's alright. Megan Baker. Okay, this is good too, but he is currently injured. Okay, well, obviously Schnack was the, dropping the most dollars, but I do think I'm going to give the shrewd move of the week to Schnack for picking up Dante Foreman.
Shrewd move of the week, Schnack, even though he's not in the chat, or maybe has given up at
it's not looking good,
fantasy
so I do
overall.
think this is a pretty good snag for now, and who knows, maybe he plays well this week and takes over I hope he doesn't, but I think that's a better snag than DeMercado right now, because like Alex said in the chat earlier this week, apparently Ingram is now the starter. So we'll see how that plays out. But honestly, it doesn't matter. That team's so bad. James Conner's good. Team bad. People behind James Conner worse than James Conner on a bad team equals bad. Math. Alright, guys. Well, that's it for week 6. Thursday Night Football starts in about an hour and a half of filming this. I'm going to do a little editing here, and I'll see y'all at halftime of tonight's game. See ya.